What's up, traders? Crazy day in the markets today. Good day for me. Finally putting some green on the week. Not really much after fees and commissions, but I'll tell you what, guys, at least it's green. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll wear that blue ribbon. I mean, seriously, I'll take that gold star. I'm going to wear it proud because it has been crazy. It has been crazy. And the more days that go by and the more that I go back and recap my strategies and rewatch how I traded throughout the day, the more I realize that I really do have to shift around some of the ways that I'm trading. And again, not necessarily the strategy as a whole, but I've talked to you guys many times about scalping. I've talked to you guys yesterday about, I'm going to set a goal of 200 to 300 a day. I think I can hit that. And, I didn't hit that today, and there's a reason why. And it was, again, taking this trade on Boeing out the gate. I actually got in pre-market. I was down 180 bucks, and then when I took it out the gates, I really felt strongly about the direction, and it didn't work out. So this put me down over 400 on the day. Okay, this put me down over 400 on the day. I mean, but if you look at the vast majority of these other trades that I took a little bit later in the morning, they did well. And so I think something that I'm going to have to add to that strategy, and it's something that, yes, I have talked about before, I've mentioned it before, but I think I'm starting to take it a lot more seriously, and that is just sitting on the sidelines and waiting for a setup. Waiting for a setup. Because I got some really good trades here, as you can see, just by waiting for a setup. And I could be ending this day over $500, and really, honestly, even more than that, because here's the psychology of it, okay? This is where the trader psychology kind of comes into play. If I had never taken this big of a loss, I would have sized up a lot more in these other positions here. There was this trade on BYND that I took, and as a matter of fact, somebody in the live stream called it out. I'm trying to remember which one of you guys had called it out, but somebody called it out in the live stream. I took a look at it. It looked weak, so I went 200 shares short on it. And I was a little nervous because there was a point in time where it didn't look like it was going to resolve in my direction. So I went ahead and just removed 100 shares just to reduce my size in case it snapped back on me. But you know what? It ended up going right in the direction. And the only reason I took that 100 shares off was because of this. I was nervous. I didn't want to lose that much. I didn't want to risk that much. And this right here, BYND, should have been a $550 win. It should have been a $550 win. Okay, and so, here's the thing. I wanted to be done around 11 o'clock today, but because I was so far in the red, I couldn't be. There's way too many times that I have dug myself out of the red by staying in the market longer. Now, if 11 o'clock rolls around, of course, and if I'm up $300, $400, $500 at that time, then yes, I will stay committed to that. But today I was digging myself out of the red, and it was all because of this trade that I took on Boeing right out the gates. And here's the crazy thing. The market has just been moving in a direction unlike I've ever seen before. I mean, look at this crazy buy up right here in the last 10 minutes of the market open. Look at this crazy buy up. I didn't even expect for this to get bought up at all. With all of the, when the reports came in this morning, real early in the morning, around 8:30 about all of the jobless claims out there, and I mean, it was just it was horrible just to see how bad how bad of shape we're in economically. Okay, and yesterday SPY had this huge run up. You can see right here had this huge run up, and then it just completely sold off. There's a lot of people that went short here. There's a lot of people that took, put options overnight. And as you can see, it even gapped down this morning, and there's probably some people in there taking profit. And then right here around 8:30, it was 8 or 8:30 when that report came out, it just got bought up. It just got bought up. This is so irrational from a fundamental perspective and a technical perspective. Because seeing this massive sell-off last night, knowing most people were going to come into the markets with a super bearish mentality, but I don't know, maybe this is just a bunch of people getting squeezed out of their positions. I don't know, guys. But I'll tell you what, it came up here and it formed this flat top, and it could not break out of it. So it broke down. And that's actually where I got in on a couple really good trades with American Airlines and I think AFL as well. And it came back up again, broke out, and then failed. Broke out, massive fail. And just kind of rode the VWAP here. It broke out again, massive failed. And then all of a sudden, I watched it. Within seconds, it's like somebody just came in and injected a ton of money into the market. Just a ton of money injected into the market. I mean, this is so irrational what's happening right now, guys. And so, this is what I mean when I say the market has been behaving very irrationally. It's very hard to get a good read on all of this. Price action, charting, charts, even fundamentals, technicals, nothing is really playing out. I mean, and it does sometimes, but by and large, things just are not playing out the way that you would typically think that they would. Okay, and so this is a crazy market we're in, guys. And so I really am. I think I'm going to start waiting for setups a little bit more. I think if I do start taking positions in either pre-market or right at the market open, they are only going to have to be on the best possible setups, and I'm probably going to go in with extra small share size. I already trade with a very conservative share size, but I think I'll go in even smaller on those and then wait for some of the better setups later in the morning. I've been noticing that typically around the between 10 and 11 o'clock, really maybe we could even say 10, roughly around 10:30, there are much better setups coming into play. And again, even the 11 o'clock hour. So I don't know. I'm doing my best here to just navigate these waters. And I think a lot of you guys are in the same boat. We had more people commenting in the live stream about the irrationality of the markets today than I think any other day in the live stream. And so there's a lot happening here. And I don't know, guys. I think we just need to be careful. One point that was also brought up today in the live stream is that, cash is a position. Think about that. Cash is a position, just sitting on the sidelines and watching this stuff. And as a matter of fact, I think about it even right now. I mean, if I had done that, if I had sat on the sidelines Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least during the market open, my days would have been much better. They would have gone much better. And so cash is a position. You can't lose money if you're not putting it on the line. But on the other hand, as traders, we come here to make money. We come here to make money. We come here to build our accounts. And so it doesn't need to be looked at as one of those things of, we don't need to have fear, but I think just exercising extra caution, being a lot more wise, exercising cautiousness, wisdom during this time in the markets, I think it's just something that we all need to just put into practice more. And I'm going to make a commitment to do that myself. So I'm going to add that to the strategy. So the strategy is definitely going to be, again, I'm staying committed to this. If I can get over $200-300 roughly, I will stop trading. And I'm going to do that for the next 10 days. I got 9 days left of doing that anyway. And it is also going to be my goal to be out of the markets by 11:30 roughly. And it is also going to be my goal to sit on the sidelines during the market open unless I just see an A+ quality setup. And I have to take extra small share size. So I'm walking you through it with me, guys. These are some of the rules that I'm applying. Maybe these are rules that you would think about possibly applying to your own trading strategies while we go through these really irrational market moments. I think we're all going to look back on these times one day and be like, man, what a wild ride. What a wild ride. I mean, we have not seen volatility like this ever, in my opinion. I mean, at least since I've been doing it. It's not like I've been doing this for 20 years, but I know that I've even heard other traders who have been doing this 15, 20 years talk about how this market is making moves that are just historical and unlike anything that they've ever seen. So I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone in that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know some of the rules that you are creating right now for yourself while navigating this kind of market. And feel free to join us in the live stream. We're here Monday through Friday, roughly around 9 a.m. We'd love to see you. All right, guys, take care.